Hello and welcome into StratiGG. Today we're doing some more risk ranked on the meta settings, EU Advanced Progressive Capitals. We are first in turn order. Let's have a quick scan of these blizzards. Germany in the center of the map is all kinds of blizzarded off. We've got the option for a really strong central position, which I think I am going to take. Maybe even a Germany Deneric Alps turn 1. This will be an overpowered start if we do indeed manage to take that. Potentially a bit too greedy of a start, but it depends where everyone else caps. But I think we might be on for an early snowball. Look at these central blizzards. It is absolutely insane. Okay, we get a kissing cap from green. Really hoping that doesn't mean that we're just going to get targeted and suicided into early on. Hoping green just takes their bonus. And then we will just try and snowball this central position as much as we can. Okay, so we only see green's cap so far. Pink doesn't take the Gascony cap. What would be better than a Gascony cap? Oh, we do see red right down there, tucked away in the bottom of the Orient. Split Orient position. Bad cap choice. I'm guessing they're going to try and take North Africa first. Okay, here we go. A little bit of a greedy play. Relies on several 3-on-1s, but 3-on-1 should land. And we get to keep our cap strong as well. And here we go. Okay, doesn't quite land, so there's no point going for it this turn. But we'll leave the 3 there for next turn. And we'll bring that in to secure our central bonus. So at least we got 1 bonus, assuming green doesn't just suicide into us right now. It's a good sign, only adding 2 to the cap. But yeah, unfortunate. Can you imagine how crazy that start would have been? Germany and Deneric Alps, turn 1, would have been a crazy start. But of course, we lose the 3-on-1. You should never really lose a 3-on-1. It's like 90-odd% roll. But there you go. It is what it is. That's why you should always roll a 4-on-1 if you can. And I could have, so yeah, it's my bad on that. Okay, pink and green doing their thing. Green doesn't take Greece. That's surprising. I thought green would have gone for Greece turn 1. Okay, red's playing for the bottom, it looks like. Pink took Iceland. So pink is a noob corner player. So my aim for turn 2 is to take Germany and a ton of territories. You get extra bonus troops for taking territories as well. So I'm going to push up into this Russia pocket past this gateway blizzards with a little bit of a stack. And I'm going to lay claim to this entire top right hand side of the board early on. And we'll see if we can hold it. Okay, we don't see any action from white, so maybe bottom left is what I'm thinking. Here comes purple. Purple also bottom left, or is purple up here in Russia? This is a really strong position given these crazy blizzards here in the center. Russia being a 1-point hold, with Orient being blizzarded off as well. Okay. Okay, purple being in Scandi, they might not let me hold... They might not let me hold Germany. I'm hoping they do, and they go noob corner way instead. That's the hope. So we're going to give the fist bumps. I'm going to say, don't break me, I won't break you. Okay, yeah, there is a nice, solid cap on that position there. Well played, pink. Solid position. Don't know about trying to take noob corner first, though. And yeah, there's no point keeping the 3 there. We just come back to cap and hope that we can hold Germany. So basically, we have to try and push to the left now. Okay, green goes down, possibly fighting with red early on. Okay, 8 coming in for pink. Pink holds Iceland. They should try and take Russia as soon as possible here. They have a really strong position, but natural enemies with purple. We really need to try and snowball this other side of the map now. It depends where purple's cap is. If purple's cap's up here on Finland, yeah, we've no way in to this border with pink, and pink is going to get an insanely strong position. So yeah, that's why we need to try and snowball elsewhere as quickly as we can. I think Italy is my next play, because purple is going to go noob corner and then down into France, I think. Assuming they don't go bad neighbor to me immediately now and hit Germany. I'm hoping not. Okay, red and green are fighting bottom left. This is going to give us time to try and make some moves over here in the center. So yeah, Italy down into the bottom left is my play. Green and red continuing to fight here is great for me. I just need purple to try and full send noob corner and then start fighting pink. That's what I need purple to do. And not go bad neighbor on me. But we'll see what purple decides on their turn. Really hoping for a good neighbor situation with General Stark 2402. And if purple does that now, if they take full noob corner and then start blocking off pink and then full sending into pink, purple wins that fight. But do they see that? Have they got the foresight? Or are they going to declare war on me right now? Okay, purple's having to think about it. They hold Scandinavia, starting with 8 troops. 5 from the cap. Yeah, they go full noob corner. Okay, this is good. This is great news. I'm hoping they break the pink Iceland. They do. Okay, this sets pink back a bit, slows them down, gives me even more time. I could even go for a super greedy France and Italy play this turn. But I don't think I will. I want to maintain good ties here with purple. Okay, so far so good. Okay, white's down here bottom left. Yeah, how much is white holding though? I'm not going to break. I'm going to hope for a good neighbor situation with white as well, and hope we see white come up through Gascony. And then we full send next time around. Okay, discard and pass for green. Green's given up the fight against reds. Pink now, yeah, they didn't manage to get Russia. That's a mistake by pink. They should have tried to get Russia as soon as possible. This now gives purple the upper hand in this potential Russia conflict. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we are allowed to just keep holding this whilst purple fights pink and green and red continue to fight it out. I think we're going to see red go for the Orient this turn. Okay, fist bump's coming out from red to pink. So pink is in this pocket potentially. Oh, red holds this split Orient position. Red's asking for pink to leave them there. Okay, 8 troops coming in for red. Red holds North Africa. Potentially the war is now cooling off between green and red. Red should try and take Orient, but only if pink has left them in the split position. Otherwise, they should just take a card and pass slowly. Otherwise, they run out of cards. Okay, well played. 17 per turn for white now. White holds Spain and this bottom left Africa position. This is the point where they should full send either red or me or come up through. Okay, they just match the two. This is a good neighbor scenario with white. I might need to full send them first though, otherwise they get a bit too strong. It all depends on what purple does as well. Okay, 14 per turn for purple. What's purple's next move? I'm hoping that's going up into pink. No, okay, it's breaking me I'm asking for good neighbor. You don't need to guard there, okay? Purple wants to slow me down. I guess me and purple are going to war. I mean, I can't let you hold all of Noob Corner then, purple. It's unfortunate. I really wanted the good neighbor situation, but purple has basically decided for us. So yeah, the cap is here as well, bordering pink. Really, really questionable decision there from purple. So yeah, purple decided who we were going to attack, basically. Purple chose for us, which means white's going to be able to come out and take France, assuming they don't go bad neighbor to us. And then we just need to make purple die as soon as possible. And then from there, we need to start targeting pink and get pink out of the game and take this whole top right. I expect white to continue expanding into red and up in taking New Corner eventually. But hopefully, if we can kill pink quick enough and purple, we still got a game on our hands. We'll see. Anything can happen in the meantime. Purple could full send us here and break all of our stuff as well, which would really suck. Okay, red continues to hold North Africa. Only 5 for pink. So pink is getting broken by someone. Possibly purple. White botting out is an insane development. White in a really strong position. Okay, yeah, they're still in the game. Okay, here comes white. I'm expecting them to take France. Hoping that they don't break Italy. They might decide to full send red at this point as well. Oh, red broke. Okay, that's probably the decision made for them by red. Just as purple made the decision for me, white will probably start targeting red hard now and going this bottom line. Purple going MIA. Has purple left the game? I inherit this entire position if they do. And it springboards us into the fight against pink. So I'm hoping it doesn't even get a card here, but usually what happens, 60-second turn timer, right at the end of the turn, we'll get the bot symbol at the bottom of the screen here, and then it might take 1 attack. So my move is to hit this stack and leave a stack right here next to the cap to force the purple cap to hit off into pink, and then I get the cap super cheap. Assuming pink can't slam through and get it, of course. So that is my play. I think I'd take France as well whilst white is busy down here. Yeah, so end of the turn timer, we see the troops come in, we see the bot symbol, and 1 or 2 attacks come in. Yeah, and that's going to be all she wrote. 24 troops come in. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we want to see this attack into pink, hopefully next turn. And we're going to hope that white is going to stay busy with red. So yeah, we are definitely snowballing this game so far. It all depends on what our opponents do, though. The game is by no means decided yet. Okay, pink finally has Russia. I don't think that's enough to hit a 12 cap, unless they already had a stack there. But this is the time to do it if you're pink. Hoping purple doesn't trade on 4. So that we can get a cheeky kill as well. Okay, here comes red. No bonuses now. Yeah, you declared war on white. Did white go all the way to the cap? Can red hit back here? Red just takes a card. Okay, white's going to be super, super strong then. Unless red's coming round to go round into white again. Just tries to take the Orient. Okay, what does white do? Is white going to let us sit on all this? White has managed to retake this bottom left position. I think if you're white, having been attacked by red, you might want to just keep full sending red here. Yeah, and that looks like that's exactly what they do. There was a chance that the alarm bells were going to go off, though, for white, seeing us take France as well, and purple botting out. Like, yeah, this is looking like my game to lose now. I just need to not make any mistakes, and hopefully we can start snowballing this. Hoping this attacks into pink, but either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to get tons of troops. Okay, it hits off into pink. This is best case scenario. Doesn't trade in. Hits off into pink. Might fortify back on, but I'm going to get so many troops. I get the purple kill here. Oh, I have to use the wild card, but I mean, from what we're about to gain on this game, I guess we'll just roll with the punches on that one. This should be the purple kill. And it is. It's going to trade us in turn. 5 more cards come in. We get to trade in turn again. And now we're just going to start hitting pink because we want this entire top right position. Pink is our next target. Unlucky for pink. We've already broke the bonus. Oh, well, purple broke the bonus. So we can afford to just come back to cap now. And we've got 2 solid caps, an insanely strong position with our opponents continuing to fight one another elsewhere on the board. So fingers crossed we get to follow through and do some damage against pink as well. Pink might start panicking now. They've got the trade to be able to come out and start breaking everything, should they choose to do so, and they probably should. Okay, here comes pink. It would be a mistake for pink to just try and retake. But we'll see what they decide to do. Okay, pink having a good long think about it. They get the 10 trades. We've got the trade coming, a big trade coming as well on our turn, thanks to the kill. It's going to be the 20 trades. I think this is just a retake and hope for good neighbor scenario from pink. Unfortunately for pink, I do have to just start bullying them a little bit. And hope that they don't have a cheeky trade on 3. Okay, so my play is to leave a 10 stack here. So that if they do choose to break me, it costs them a turn and then we just get the kill next turn. Okay, what does white do? 21 per turn for white now. White's holding North Africa, West Africa, and the Spain bonus, Southwestern Europe. 15 trade comes in for white. This is where white might go in for the kill on red or might start breaking me. Either one would make sense for them in this position. Okay, white's saying cry face. Potentially they have to take a card on one of my positions, which I don't mind. I'm holding an absolute ton of the board. Probably more than I have to, more than I should. So yeah, we'll give the thumbs up. We'll take cards with white if white's going to allow us to hold everything else. Great scenario for me. Yeah, so we'll take cards here with white. I love that for me. Not too bad. Okay, 35 per turn and a trade coming in. Can we just outright kill pink, in fact? This might just be the pink kill. I'm not sure if pink is still down here, though. That's the only danger. So maybe I try and play it safe and hope that they don't have a trade on 3. So yeah, hopefully pink doesn't have the trade on 3. And we might even get the kill next turn. No trade on 3, so probably no kill, but we're lining ourselves up for it. Pink's going to have to hit a 10. We need them to lose a lot on the 10 to be in a... Oh, they've got the lucky trade on 3. Okay, there we go. We're going to get all our stuff broken. It is what it is. Does Pink want to spend any more? Yeah, losing 12 on a 10. It's very costly for them. Definitely in panic mode here. They want to be careful how much they spend, though, to do this breaking. Yeah, they need to come back to cap right now. 20 cap. Yeah, I think that's just enough where we still can't kill them. We don't have the trade on 3, so it's going to be another turn or 2 yet. So this gives White a chance to come back into the game. All depends. Yeah, 21%. Red doesn't break White, so yeah, White has a chance to take a more dominant position in this game now with Pink breaking us that way. My play now is to just retake everything and go and set another 10 stack in front of Pink's cap, and then they're card blocked and they have to hit a 10 stack to try and get a cards. White saw us get so many troops last turn. They probably should attack me here. I think this is a mistake not to attack me. I mean, I'm happy that they're not, but yeah, okay, just taking a card. White is going to let this play out and let me kill someone else before they make a play, maybe. Okay, still 17 per turn. We don't open the white cap. We retake everything. And we come and leave a stack in front of the pink cap. Card blocking them yet again and costing them even more troops to try and come and do the exact same thing. And we probably have the trade on 4. We do have the trade on 4, so pink dies when they get to 3 cards. What does pink decide to do here? Okay, pink hits the 10, undoubtedly. Basically sets themselves up to die. They're thinking about it. They can see what's about to happen. Yeah, okay, well played. I think I think I just have to kill them anyway. Trades are at 30, and if I hold all that, I get plenty to kill pink. Even though it's only 1 card, I think I just do it, get it out of the way. It's only going to get more expensive. 5 troops every single turn. Okay, here comes red, no trade. 21 troops come in for white again. White could again try and flip the tables on me right here. Okay, here comes white. Do they just take a card? Are they letting the game develop, letting me try and kill someone else again? Okay, looks like card and pass situation. Okay, white is happy to just sit back and generate what they're generating for now. It might change once pink dies, but look at this insane position that we're about to inherit from pink. Completely unbreakable Russia, and I think that's going to be a GG if we can get this without taking too much damage. But yeah, we definitely have the kill. We definitely want to take it right now. Yeah, that's nice and cheap as well. We got great dice there. And we get the kill. It's only 1 card, but the position that we get from it is massively worth it. And yeah, even with a trade here for white, could they break in? White would struggle to hit the 36 or the 37, I think. They could hit the 30. So could green right now in the center. I think going for the red kill here for white or green is the play. Red's on 5 cards, so only viable for green. Only viable for green. They should go for the red kill right now. Trade in turn. They don't. So red gets a trade in. What does red do with those troops? I am getting an insane amount of troops now. Red's going to be my next target because I think they're the weakest, even though they just got a trade in. They haven't been getting bonus troops this entire game. White has, and a 52 cap for green is going to be a bit too hard to stomach. So I'm going to come down and card block reds next. 45 trade comes in. White just saw pink die. They're seeing that I'm taking over this board. Do they want to try and make a play for first right now and start fighting us? No, they're going in on red. Do they have enough troops to get the kill? It trades them in turn. It would make sense. Well played, says white. Okay. Yeah, good game. Good game, says green. And yeah, we're pretty much there. We're pretty much on a good game. We have the trade on 3, but I don't think I need to use it. So I'm going to come down. Okay, so green is already trying to card block. Okay, so the card block's already in. The card block is already in on red. So red is the next to die. And we have an insane position. Next trade is 50. And we are genning 50. So we're going to have 100 troops. We could... Okay, trade on 3 from green is going to stop me from trying to kill them. Well, lucky for them. Okay, so ideally green probably should have pulled this 35 back and opened the door for me to go and kill reds. But yeah, red is card blocked. No, red is not card blocked. Red got a card. So they either slammed a white stack and they're about to die. Okay. Okay. Has white moved out of the way for me to go in for this kill? Not yet. MIA flag from white. I think they're probably just tabbing out. There's no way white just spots out here. Okay, yeah, this is what I was saying. Green gets out of the way for me. Red is going to come back into the game for a little bit, but then I'm going to take over the card block, and then we kill red next. Looks like these guys are happy for me to hold this as long as I use the troops. Red is going to get to trade in. They go to 5 cards. They haven't opened my cap. This is where white should kill red. They should trade on 4 here. Whack everything on the 74 stack. And then kill red for 5 cards. Does white see it? But yeah, what a snowball game we've had here. Really, really quick, solid game. Red's probably going to come out swinging from this position. 60 trade. Yeah, I want to bolster these caps. Have a stack here as well to dissuade red from trying to hit through. But white doesn't go for the kill. Did they not have the trade on 4? Not quite sure at the moment. But yeah, almost certainly red is going to be the next to die, unless one of my opponents either bots out or makes a big mistake. that is what is about to happen. Then it's going to be white. So white really wants to start making plans to take on green or myself very soon. They're quickly running out of time to make a move. So I'm just going to put some roadblocks in for when red trades in and starts slamming through. I'm going to cheekily take another bonus. Okay, here comes green. Green just takes a card. Understandable. Red's going to get to trade in. What do they do with those troops? Does that white 70 stack get deleted right now? We don't see that where they're attacking, so they could have come off the tip and downward into white, or they could have come off cap, slamming the stack of white down here in North Africa. But yeah, white taking the brunt of the hit here. Is it a full Sioux out? They came all the way through. The cap is here, so it's not completely locked off. Okay, so is this going to be the red kill now? Does white have enough? Their cap's just been opened. I think if you're white, you go for the red kill right now. They should have enough troops, though they potentially just lost a 70 stack, so maybe not. We only saw about a 50 stack of red there, so I think this is the kill on red, and it'll trade white in turn again, and then we go into a 3-player endgame scenario. Does white get the kill? Okay, no kill comes in yet. Good game, says white. Okay, I need to go down and take a look at the very least. But red isn't dead for some reason. Still a 56 cap. And let's just make it super expensive to take a card on this side. And we'll go from there. We'll see what happens from here. Hopefully red doesn't have a cheeky trade on 3. Oh, green chooses to go the wrong way. Green chooses to go the wrong way. If they just go the other way, they get the red kill. No trade on 4. No trade on 4. Means that we don't get the kill either. White's going to get the kill. Okay, green decides not to hit my 20 stacks. Surely red does not have the trade on 3 every time, guys. Every time. The trade on 3. And red goes into white. Okay, white says good game. Does that mean that white also has the trade on 3? Does white get the red kill here? How much comes back to cap? This might be a full Sioux out. Okay, I don't think that's quite all the troops. Okay, yeah, I think white gets... Oh, there's 100 troops still. Comes back to cap. So red's still in it, just about. Does white have the lucky trade on 3 as well? They do! They also have the trade on 3. Okay, this fight for second from our opponents here is crazy. White and red trying to avoid being the next one out. Red somehow hanging on. Does white decide to sink some troops into the cap to help me out and kill them? White, sorry, into reds. What a crazy game. It's been about 30 minutes so far. We've managed to snowball most of the map and hold it. And our opponents are all fighting one another. You can't ask for more than that. Pretty much textbook snowball. Being green, who would have guessed it? Me and a green player being good neighbor in the center. 60 per turn, though. Yeah, we're getting very close to being able to kill reds. And we're just going to line up for it now. We would have killed red right there had we had the trade on 4, but we'll have to do it with the trade on 5. Green trades in. They could go for it. It's only 1 card. Not really worth it. I'm going to spend the troops just to advance the game, and then we'll see what our opponents want to do. I think if you're green or white here, you might be thinking that black is a bit too strong, and maybe I want to be thinking about hitting the other player. I would much rather go into some kind of really interesting 3-player endgame where everyone's trying to jockey for position, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. And I think I probably am just a bit too strong for these guys right now. Especially if green blocks their path from going back into me like they just have. Okay, so red takes a card, weakens themselves in the process, makes it easier for me to kill them, which is exactly what I'm going to do. 2 cards are better than 1. I think if you're red there, you sit on cap and you don't take a card, because you should see that you're about to die. Yeah, so white sees that red is about to die. And this is going to be the kill. Ooh, it's an expensive one. But there we go. We take the 2 cards. We're going to trade again next turn, and none of our opponents have a trade. Ooh, unfortunate for red. They had a wild card. So we trade next. These guys are probably in a little bit of panic mode now. Green could come and take the cap from me. That could be a play for green here. Green just sits there and hopes for second. Okay. Okay, here comes white. What's white's play? Does white start slamming me or slamming green? I'm on 5 cards. I've got another trade coming. I think my play, unfortunately, might be to kill white next. It sucks. White's been good neighbor with us the entire time. Okay, let's see what we can get away with. Let's see what kind of cheekiness we can get away with. Okay, we do have the trade on 3 thanks to the wild cards. Trade on 3 comes in for green as well. Green is just going to take a cards. Okay, does white have a trade on 3 to be able to slam all my stuff? This would be the moment to do it if they do. Okay, here we go. I think green is sitting there hoping for a cap run when white potentially slams into me. Could be what happens. Nice, big, healthy stack here for green. Just trying to keep my my caps bolstered to make it really painful for anyone to hit them. And then for now, we'll just take a card in here until white trades in. And then maybe we can make some plays. Okay, what do our opponents want to do here? I think white is the next logical person to go, which is unfortunate. Green really hasn't done anything this entire game. I guess they had a little bit of a fight with red. Yeah, here comes white. They trade in. They're going to smash all my stuff. Okay, so white feeling a little bit threatened there. Sensing that a card block is probably coming. Do they hit the caps? It's going to be very expensive. Yeah, 130. Oh, is white just dead now? Is white just dead? Is now the question. My main cap isn't open, so maybe not. But yeah, they can't hold both caps here. We definitely have to trade in. Okay, cheeky 90 stack down here at the bottom right. Okay, I was not expecting that. Does that mean that this is empty over here? Potentially. Yeah, okay, they give up this position. I'm not sure if that's a solid decision or not. They I mean, it's quite clever because it does kind of force me and green into hitting each other because green can't go anywhere else. So it kind of forces green to hit me if green is just going to sit and do nothing. Green should come out looking for the white kill right now. They don't. Okay. So we get to finish off white and then green will either try and cap run or sit and do nothing after that. So we need to hope that white doesn't have a trade on 3. And yeah, we pretty much then just clear them up after this. If white has a trade on 3, it does drag it out a little bit longer. And we'll see what white has got in store for us. Hopefully white doesn't have the trade on 3, and then we get a nice clean finish at the end. They've got the of course they've got the trade on 3. Okay, so white's going to get to come out and slap us again. We don't have the trade on 3, so yeah, it's going to be, it is what it is. Okay, white signals to green. How dare you just sit there and do nothing? And yeah, that's going to be white dead. And then me and green going into the 1v1 with green having a little bit of an advantage. Unfortunately, I don't have the troops to be able to kill green. Not quite enough damage white, unfortunately. So we get white's 1 card. We advance the game to the 1v1. Now green has the chance to maybe try and make a play against us. Is there a way that I can try and block them? They've got the trade coming in. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage, so I just need to get as much troops as I can on cap. And we'll see. Let's see what green's got for us. Hopefully they do try and fight it out. Yeah, 400 stack. This could do a lot of damage here. Oh, they go the wrong way. That's going to be really costly for them. That is going to be super costly on a 120 cap. They've got to hit it now. Yeah, they lose almost double. Great for me. But yeah, they don't have the cap run. We've got the trade coming. If they hit even more caps, it's a massive mistake for them. I think I might have the slight speed advantage as well. Okay, they're coming out. They find a 50 cap. Surely they don't hit it. Yeah, they're just breaking. But I think this is going to be too much damage done to themselves. So we're going to have to hit all the way back around here and then try and get a card block in on this other side. That is our play. It's a lot of territories to attack. Does green get back? Green got back in time as well. Well played. Okay, so we need to just go as quickly as we can. Basically just undoing everything that green just did. Need quick fingers. Obviously, we can't stop them getting a card there from the cap, but we can stop them getting cards everywhere else. And we can make these caps painful to hit as well. And yeah, green being down to only 100 troops now. Every card super expensive, and that's going to be game. We can just hit the cap now. So, good game. Well played. And it was well played. They timed this attack right at the end as well. I just had so much of an advantage. Respect to green for trying to fight this out in the 1v1 and not just coming off cap. Giving it up. Finbrew, well played, my friends. But that is going to be a GG. We only need the one cap, and we have a 100% roll without any more troops coming in. So, yeah, that is going to be the GG. Without a doubt. Yeah. Good game. Well played. And we'll give them the zombie horns. And there we go, guys. GG! Very well played to our opponents. We just got an overwhelming start. We didn't get broken, which allowed us to snowball the game early on. And that brings us to an early GG. What do we think the ranks of our opponents are? Green, solid cap choice. Central position, didn't really do much. Got dragged into an early war with red. Maybe master, expert, or GM. I've got to spread it thin for green. Didn't really see much until the very end there, but I think they're around that master level, maybe 1 or 2 ranks up or down. Red, terrible cap choice, relying on a split orient. Got to be a novice and got into a war super early. That's red, sorry, down at the bottom right. White bottom left. Not a great cap. Wasn't holding any kind of pocket or bonus on a 1-point hold. Maybe that's the best that they had. They played well. A lot of good neighbor. I think I'm going to go intermediate or expert for white. Purple up in Scandi went bad neighbor to us almost immediately. I'm gonna have to say novice. Yeah, that was too much aggression too early when you had bonuses to take, still to expand. Orange, superb cap choice from Orange, given the blizzard positions, but they were too slow, way too slow in taking their bonus, which ultimately leads me to believe that maybe they're a bit lower in rank. They could have also just been broken all the time by purple. We just didn't see that. So I'm going to go hedge my bets with orange and throw it in the middle. I'm going to say expert. Let's find out. Intermediate, 1 off for white. Green was an intermediate. Okay, well played, green. Yeah, I didn't get that one. I'll take the point for pink. Red was a master. I was way off. Crazy bad cap down at the bottom right for red and got into an early war with green. Lucky Luke Vegas. Well, I hope your luck continues to carry you through. Maybe you just had a bad game. Hope to see you see you again at some point, maybe. And beginner and intermediate for the others. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment. It does mean the world to me. I am trying to build up the channel. Also, check out the description below, guys. Twitch channel is down there as well, so you can maybe catch me live, and our community over on Discord. Hope to see you there. See you in the next one.